In this video, I'm gonna give the exact system that we built for AJ that has helped him get over $200,000 a month in revenue for his current trading offer. So I'm just gonna build it live on screen right in front of you using AI. So by the time this video ends, you have no excuse to not start today. And let me show you something. This guy is AJ. He's one of our clients. He's currently on a run rate of over $250,000 a month cash collected for his trading mentorship community. And no, he does not have a big audience. He isn't running crazy ad budgets. Neither he's filming his entire life. If you see his YouTube channel, it's pretty much of educational content and vlogs. So what we have in common is a content system that does the trust building for him while he focuses on what actually matters, which is coaching. It's not 2019 where you have to give 4-5 hours a day writing scripts, editing videos, building thumbnails. 90% of the work is being done with AI. And no, don't worry about it. In this video, I'm going to prove that to you. I'm going to build it live. So let me break it down. The real problem. Here's what nobody's going to tell you. Content isn't hard because you're bad at it. Content is hard because you've been handed a system designed for someone operating at a completely different level than where you are right now. For example, you copy Iman Ghazi's vlogs and titles and thumbnails, thinking that it's going to work for you as well. But that's not the case. Iman has a big audience for himself. What you want to do is you want to find outlier videos from different niche and copy it to yourself. Now think about it like this. When a Formula One car releases their car setup data, tire pressure, suspension settings, aerodynamic configurations, the data is 100% accurate. It's real, it works. But if you take that setup and put it on a road car driving in city traffic, it's completely useless. It's built for that environment. The conditions are different, the resources are different, the stage is different. You're being handed a setup for someone running at 200 miles per hour when you are still learning the track. And instead of building momentum, you're burning time, money, and energy trying to make something work that fundamentally isn't designed for where you are right now. You see the coaches that are making $300,000 a month, posting lifestyle content, flexing their Lamborghinis, big mansions, vacations on Instagram, and have three things that you don't have yet, which is a massive warm audience built over years, a team managing their content full time, and an ad budget that can absorb losses while they figure out what converts. So remove any one of these things and that exact funnel falls apart. So what actually works when you don't have these three things? And the answer isn't more content. It's more specific content, the more niched down content. There's a massive difference between being a coach in a niche and being the coach for a specific type of person with a specific problem. So the first version puts you in a room with 500 competitors. Think about it. The second version puts you in a room alone because you know who you're talking to. And the way you get to that room alone is by going narrow enough that YouTube's algorithm basically becomes your sales team. Because the more specific your content is, the better the algorithm can match it to the exact person who needs it. For example, AJ have videos on his channel that get barely 1,000, 2,000 views, but his vlogs get comparatively more views, like 8,000, 10,000 views. But the difference is that those 1,000 views of educational content has generated him the most revenue. Not because they went viral, because the 2,000 people who watched them were exactly the 2,000 people who want to buy the program. That's the game. Not views, not followers, precision. And when you layer AI into that precision, the content research, scripting, the hook engineering, the performance analysis, you go from spending 15 hours a week trying to figure out what to post to spending maybe 3 hours a week or even less than that filming content you already know is going to work. And if you want to bypass that as well, you can just review the content which has been already produced for you. What I mean by that is that now with the help of tools like HeyGen and 11 Labs, you don't even have to record the content. All the things which needs to be edited also can be done with Claude Code, which I'm going to share exactly how in a few minutes. So if you're someone who is interested in completely done for you content systems and funnels, book a call with me, first link in the description. I'll show you exactly how I can help you build this system for you personally, so that all you have to do is just review the content, review the scripts, and just post it. And you can focus on what matters the most, which is your coaching program. Let me show you exactly how that breaks down. Firstly, you have to upload on YouTube. YouTube is where trust gets built at scale. Now here's a number that should completely change how you think about content. Your ideal clients need roughly 7 hours of consuming your content before they're ready to make a buying decision. And that's not an opinion. That's from Google's own research into customer behavior. 7 hours. Now ask yourself, how long does it take someone to accumulate 7 hours of watching 60 seconds of Instagram Reels? The math doesn't work out. But a 30-minute YouTube video, someone watches four of these before booking a call. That's 2 hours. They've heard you explain your mechanism 3 times. They've seen client results. They've watched you handle objections inside the content without even realizing it. By the time they book a call, you're not selling them. You're just figuring out the logistics. That is why the format matters so much. The first thing is building YouTube videos. Raw breakdown videos like this one are the highest trust per minute format that exists right now. No production, no B-roll, no rented villa in the background, no Lambos, just you walking through a concept with genuine depth. The more sophisticated the market gets, and it's more sophisticated every month, the more people can smell performance from a mile away. They don't want to be impressed, they want to be helped. And a 30-minute video where you actually help them does more selling than any thumbnail of a supercar ever could. Now the YouTube piece of the system has 2 parts. First is finding what to make and making it in the way that converts. For finding what to make, we use AI to monitor competitive channels and identify outlier videos. A creator who normally gets 500 views per video suddenly gets 8,000 views on one specific video. That's a signal. That's called an outlier video. Something about that concept, the title, and the angle that resonated with the market. We spot that early, build a version with our own unique angle and mechanism, and then publish it before anyone else does. For making it in a way that converts, the structure of every video follows a specific sequence: hook, agitation, mechanism, introduction, belief shift, partial value, call to action, and I'm going to show you in a minute exactly how we use AI to build that out live. Now, second part of the process is short form. Obviously, short form has one job: get the right person onto your YouTube channel and not directly to your landing page. That's it. Not to go viral, not to build a massive following, not to sell directly. Your reels and shorts exist to create a curiosity grab large enough that your ideal clients go looking for more, and the more is your long form content. This means your short form needs to be niche specific, not broad. A clip about a concept you go deep on in your YouTube video. A 45-second version of a client result with a key insight pulled out. A hook that only your ideal client would stop scrolling for. And the best part is that with AI, one 30-minute long-form YouTube video designed by a specific content idea can produce more than 8, 10, 20 pieces of short-form content without you having to film anything extra. But of course, this is just basic form of short-form content. If you want to go deep down into Instagram funnels and short-form content, you have to record or script out different type of content. The system identifies the highest leverage moments, pulls the clips, writes the captions, and tests the hook. You film once, the content machine handles the rest. The most interesting part is that all of this also can be done with AI. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Now, the third piece of the system is retargeting ads. Now, obviously, if you want to sell an info offer, you don't just want to go into organic content and leave some money on the table by not running ads. Now, I'll keep this short because it's actually the simplest part. Cold ads, spending money to reach strangers who have never heard of you, are an expensive way to build trust from scratch. In a market where trust is at an all-time low, cold traffic converting directly to a 5,000 coaching program is extremely rare, or it's almost impossible. But warm retargeting ads is a different conversion entirely. Someone who watched 60% of your YouTube videos and didn't book a call, that person knows who you are. They've consumed your content. It's just something which is lacking. You have to just keep up with them. And the best way is to retarget them. They've started building a relationship with you. A retargeting ad to them isn't a cold pitch. It's a reminder that, hey, you were here. Here's the next step whenever you're ready. The conversion rates are incomparable. but obviously it depends on person to person. And when you're producing consistent YouTube content and short form that's driving traffic, you're consistently building a warm retargeting pool that costs almost nothing to convert compared to cold traffic. That's the full system. YouTube builds trusts, short form delivers discovery, retargeting converts the warm audience. Now, AI powers all three. So now let me show you how to use AI in exactly this system that we built just now. So how AI is going to help you with all of this is I'm going to show you live right now. It's like 90% of your work is being delegated to AI. Now let me show you exactly how. Alright guys, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain to you every single thing on how to ideate the content, how to script, how to edit, everything with the help of AI. So the first tool we're going to use is the tool which is called as Poppy AI. I think this is around $400-$500 for 1 year. But the thing is, it's very, very useful. Instead of using Claude directly, you can directly use links here. So what we're going to do is we have to create a folder where I pasted a few videos of one of my clients. These videos we will use as inspiration so that AI will have all the knowledge of his strategy. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find outlier videos and I'm going to post them in the second group. So this is a board which we created and we give out to our clients as well. This is where you'll find tons and tons of niche YouTube channels so that it's very, very easy for us to find outlier videos and what is performing good in the markets right now and what titles and thumbnails we can copy so that our videos will have good views and good reach as well. So quickly, I found a outlier video which we'll use in Poppy AI right now. It's from Charlie Morgan's business channel and it has 7.4 outlier score. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to post this video in here. Then what we want to do is we have to get an AI chat. We'll connect these two groups. Now what I'll do is I'll prompt the AI. So you can see here, these are all the different AI tools you can use here. Opus 4.6 is by far the best as of today, but obviously this changes a lot. So I'm just gonna prompt it now. Hey there, what I want you to do is I want you to analyze all the videos from the inspiration group and I want you to make a video from the outlier group. The title of the video is gonna be very, very similar to the outlier group, but it's regarding to the trading niche. So for example, the outlier video has a title of I made $10 million with cold email, here's what works. So the title should be I made $2 million with day trading and here's what works. So what I want you to do is I want you to analyze the hook from the outlier group and I want you to apply the same hook, but the words and the concept and the format of the video where the things which are talked about should be from the inspiration group so that the video should be for trading niche. Yeah, that's pretty much it guys. This is a really, really simple prompt. What I want you to do is I just want to paste this prompt here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now it will just create a script for us. All you have to do after that is just review the script, tweak it a little bit, give it prompts, you can do anything with that afterwards. But one thing is for sure that this script's going to be really, really helpful because it's going to be almost 90% of your work has been done. All you have to do is just review and tweak some parts. That's it. After that, what we'll do is we'll create Miro boards. Now, to create Miro boards, what you can do is you can just hire a VA for $500 a month. Cloud Design just launched, I think, a few days ago, and it's amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you guys what is possible actually with Cloud Design because I already created one Miro board, so I'll just show that to you. Yeah, guys, so this is it. Liquidity trading is broken. It really went down pretty cool. What you want to do is you have to give it references, you have to give screenshots. That's after that it will be really, really cool to see what it can generate. So yeah guys, this is what it came up with. I think this is pretty good as well. But yeah, after that you can do is you can create Miro boards using Cloud Design. Alright guys, so now I'll tell you how to edit a video like this, which is a educational video, which is a simple video on Claude Code. So as you can see, we have Claude Code open here And what you have to do is you can go to new session, and firstly you have to install two skills. One is video use and the second is hyperframe into Claude Code. If you want me to explain to you in detail how to install those skills and how to edit videos in motion using motion graphics and stuff, comment down below and I'll make another video on Claude Code in detail. But for this video, what we'll do is I gave Claude Code my video which I recorded just now, and I asked him to edit it simply with this prompt. So I wrote, "Hey Claude, how are you? I gave you access to one of my YouTube videos that I recorded on Loom. What I want you to do is edit the main body part of the video and remove blank spaces, remove the parts where I probably stuttered, remove the sentences where I accidentally said something, and then repeated the sentence." And that's pretty much it. So Claude edited that video and it had a lot of changes that needed to be done. So I prompted it again. Guys, after some time, the video came out really well. You guys probably know educational videos like this, which are simple Miro board videos, they don't need fancy editing. They just need simple parts to be cut. For example, some blank spaces or some words where we repeat sentences, etc. So it came up beautifully with the main body part of my video. I asked him a prompt itself. I said, "Hey, this is great. Consider this video is what I'll look for as a benchmark every time I'll ask you to edit. Can you give me a prompt so that the final part is produced in a single prompt?" So it gave me a detailed prompt. You guys can screenshot this if you want, or if you guys want, I'll provide this prompt in a description as well. So this is a prompt that you need to edit simple Miro board videos, or if you're recording with OBS Studios, you can just give the video file to Claude wherever you want to save it. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it for video editing with Claude. Now I'll show you how to make thumbnails with GPT Image 2.0. I'm using Poppy AI because I don't have direct subscription to ChatGPT. I have bought Poppy AI subscription. So this is what thumbnails I came up with. So here you can see, here is group 1. Group 1 has a lot of reference thumbnails which I want to make for this YouTube videos. Group 3 has a lot of reference logos which I want to put in the thumbnail. I gave it a prompt, and after a lot of back and forth, we came up with really good thumbnails. This is what the first thumbnails were like. I didn't like it that much. After that, I gave it a lot of good prompts. But guys, to be honest, this was really good. This was really good. This is what I was actually looking for, to be honest. This type of thumbnail is what I was looking for but yeah guys, this is just for educational based Miro board niche down videos. And if you want to make different thumbnails, you can try different prompts. You can give different reference images, but what I wanted for this specific video was simple Miro board and logos on top of it and a WOP dashboard. So this is what I got, and I'm pretty happy with that. So this is what the prompt it gave me. This is really in detailed prompt. So after this, you'll 100% get the exact image as this. What you can do is you can copy this prompt and you can basically type it in your own niche. You can tweak it whatever you want. You can change the background color, you can change the logos, etc. So yeah, if you want this prompt as well guys, just DM me on Instagram or comment down below and I'll send it to you. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for the AI tools. We saw how to use Poppy AI to ideate and script the videos. Then we saw how to edit the videos with Claude Code. And then we saw how to generate thumbnails with GPT Image 2.0. One thing which is the most important is the recording process. So we also use HeyGen for a lot of our clients actually, but HeyGen, there's nothing to explain, to be honest. It's really simple. All you have to do is create your own avatar by giving it images and videos, whatever you have. And after that, once your avatar is created, everything is really easy. So yeah guys, this is what the process looks like. So if you're a coach with a real offer and you're watching this thinking, I get it, I just don't have the time or infrastructure to build this myself. That's exactly what we do. First link in the description, book a free one-on-one discovery call. That's going to be a strategy call. I'm not going to sell you anything in that. Here's what you actually get on that call. A full audit on your content and your offer positioning. What's working, what's costing you clients, and what's the single highest leverage change you can make immediately. A behind the scenes walkthrough of the exact AI content engine we are running for coaches right now. The full YouTube framework, the short form system, the retargeting structure, the AI agents. All of these things I just touched down in this video, only 10%, but there's a lot of things which are done behind the scenes. So a custom 90-day plan, we will build it out for you for your specific niche and offer. That roadmap is going to be completely yours. You can implement it yourself. The call is free. So first link in the description, book a call right now. And if you have any questions about anything, just DM me on Instagram. Second link in the description.